right, y'all, I'm back. Is it better? Let me know if it's better, guys. Because if not, I might have to change location. Is it better? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Yes, no. I love how prolific of a scoper you and Darren are now. Oh, Daryl, yeah, we're trying. Listen, y'all are awesome. Oh, this was up. Better. Yes. Is it clear? Like, okay, I can hear you now. Oh, you couldn't hear me earlier? That's crazy. Perfect. All right, great. Amazing. So basically what I was saying earlier, I was showing my flyer for this pop-up shop. It's all good. For the pop-up shop on Saturday. It's completely curated for the creative community. Here in the Tri-City area. We got Brooklyn, of course. It's going to be in Brooklyn. I'm inviting Philly, DC, everybody. Come on out. You can shop, listen to dope music, meet new people, other creatives, eat some good cupcakes, drink good coffee and tea and all types of goodies. So I'm hoping that people come, and I'm sure people are coming. Just want to put that out there. So if you're in the NYC area or close to NYC, please come out. Please come out. It's going to be dope. Anyway, so the topic at hand is you put in the work, you'll receive the reward. I was really motivated to talk about that because, being an entrepreneur, creative, whatever, like it's hard. Like it's so hard, guys. It's not easy. It's not easy to grind. This kind of stuff is never happening in New Orleans. Really? Oh, then I need to come to New Orleans. I need to come to New Orleans. I'm looking to do the pop-ups in different cities. So listen, if y'all think it'll work in your city, let me know, and I'll try to make it happen. Yes, New Orleans. I love New Orleans. So any reason for me to get there, I will come. But you have to tell me about some of the artists in the local area. People who are Mars Cloud. Are you from New Orleans? Yes, I want to come to Chicago. I'm like really trying to come to Chicago. Seriously, I'm trying to come. Yeah. Okay, dope. So yeah, as a creative, as an entrepreneur, again, you're like constantly on the grind. Even if you have a full time, I'm trying to come. So, Lord willing, I will be there. But yeah, if you have a full time gig and you also are an entrepreneur, it's definitely even more of a grind because you have to be very strategic and careful of how much you're doing and what you're doing, and you only have a little bit of time to do this, a little bit of time to do that. So I know that it's a grind, but like in all that you do, do it well, and plan it out. And sometimes you can have these crazy plans and things just don't go the way that you expected. However, if you have a plan in place, things will go well, they'll go at least a little bit well. You know what I'm saying? Like it might not be into what you thought it would be, but it's like, oh man, this really went well, better than I expected. You know what I mean? So, you got to put in work. Like when it comes to dealing with clients or, trying to secure a deal with a brand, like you definitely got to put in that work. What up, 3L Promo? What's up? You hit me up. I got to hit you up. Please forgive me. It's so much happening. Forgive me. It's not even personal at all. It's too much going on. Too much. Call me. Just call me, because I'm like this right now. I got like tunnel vision. Like I'm supposed to Call a whole bunch of people. It just hasn't happened. Hit me up for sure. So, so what I was saying, I'm here, need your number. Okay, I think I have your number. I'm gonna text you. Okay, I'll text you. I'll text you for sure. Yeah, like if you're securing a deal with a brand or a client or whatever, or a potential client, do a proposal. Like, write a proposal, y'all. Y'all don't understand. So many things can happen with a proposal, and you put in that extra time to do it. A lot of things can transpire. Or, you know, you're trying to do something new, do the research. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do to make it happen, and like make it happen well. You know what I'm saying? So put in that work, and then you'll see, you know, what you reap from that work that you put in. I know that for me personally, a lot of work that I've put in, I'm starting to see a little bit of, you know, like I'm seeing the results of the work that I put in, and it's exciting. I mean, it doesn't mean a whole lot to anybody else. It means a lot to me, which is all that matters. But a lot of opportunities can happen, you know, like I'm speaking at South by Southwest. I created this panel, and South by Southwest went for it. Like, I put in the work to think through the content and think through, you know, a proposal, and, you know, it definitely helps. Sowing seeds help. Absolutely. So guys, don't skimp out, you know, don't like, you know, don't like neglect the work that it takes to do things well, for real, seriously. And then be consistent. You know what I mean? That's always going to be my like advice to everybody. Be consistent, because I suck at it. I completely suck at being consistent. It's terrible. However, I've been more intentional. Even when you make those small, do you speak Russian? I do not. My artist is rocking there. This is great. Oh, for real? I didn't know that. That's what's up. You gonna be there? That's what's up. Look at you. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. What? See, y'all be tripping too early this morning. I can't. Too early. What is happening? You're gonna love it. Take advantage, or already blocked. Take advantage of the opportunities there. Build, you know, network. It's such a great opportunity to network with people at South by Southwest, and to like enjoy yourself. I'm a music head, so I went last year, and it was like everybody and their mom was there, and I could see them. I could just walk up for free. What's wrong with people? I don't know. I'm like, what are you saying? I don't even know what you're saying right now. What are you even saying? Why are you cussing at me this morning, troll? What's going on? Anyway, put in the work, y'all. Be consistent. Even if you put in a little, listen, even if you change your routine a little bit, and you start to be more intentional, just like a little bit, you'll see a huge difference. You start to get more followers. And not that having a lot of followers is everything, because it's really not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want followers that are going to stick with you. Yo, what up? You want followers that are going to stick with you and who really care about what you're bringing, like the value that you bring. Like Jasmine, I have to point you out, because she's been like coming on all my scopes and really been, you know, engaging, giving feedback. You know, she appreciates the value that I'm giving, and banging. Like, if she's the only person on my scope, so be it. I'm good, because I know she's faithful and she's riding and dying with me. Like, I appreciate that. I am so appreciative. Oh, thank you, boo. Thank you. So, you know, it's like, be consistent, and really don't be so concerned about how many followers you have or any of that stuff. But what's your shirt say? Oh, my shirt say, it says discipleship, leadership, servanthood, hip hop. That's I embody those things. I embody all these things: discipleship, leadership, servanthood, hip hop. I'm a disciple of Jesus. I'm a leader. I love to serve, and I love hip hop. I am hip hop. For real. Appreciate it, sis. I need this boost in the world of entrepreneurship. Listen, I have I started a blog, and consistency, right? Trying to be consistent. If you go to artsoindulge.com, that's my website. Still tweaking some things, but I have some blogs on there, some blog posts that really I wanted to encourage other creative entrepreneurs with. So if you go on there, you'll see a couple of posts up there. It's really helpful, really good tips. I'm planning to write a couple more this week, and I'll put out the newer one that I was gonna promote. I wrote an article. I don't know if y'all know who Sean Price is. Sean Price he was with Helter Skelter back in the day. Dope MC, legendary. He actually used to live in my building, literally on my same floor, like right next door to me. Site one more time, it's artsoindulge.com. Yeah, so I moved to Brooklyn like 5 months ago, and when the day we were moving in, we saw him, we're like, yo, does he live in the building? He lives in this building? That's crazy, right? And then we found out he lives on our floor, and it was just like crazy. Oh, you from the hood? Well, I moved to the hood, it's not terrible around here, but I lived in the same building. He's lived in this building for years and years and years, right? So anyway, your studio's around the corner? Oh snap, word, that's what's up. He lived on my floor, and he passed away. I saw him a couple times. Clarkson and 93rd. Oh, okay, that's what's up. I'm on 98th. Well, you already know. I saw him a couple of times, and, said, excuse me, or hi, how are you doing? And just kept it moving. I never really introduced myself. I never really got to, hello, remnant chick. I never really got to, a chance to talk with him. My husband is a huge fan, and he never got a chance to really chat with him. He actually had his mail and got to, give him his mail, but just, the opportunity just didn't present itself. And we didn't want to bug him and bother him because, oh, my t-shirt says, you missed it, but I'll say it again. It says discipleship, leadership, servanthood, hip hop. Yeah. So he passed away a couple weeks after we had moved in, I guess a couple months. And we were so sad because we were out of town when we found out it happened. Anyway, so I was just really, kind of feeling guilty because we didn't get a chance to meet him. And I was like, man, we could have got a chance to talk to him, maybe introduce him to Jesus. I don't know. It's an opportunity, right? To give the gospel, because I believe in Jesus, and that's why we moved here, to be missionaries here in Brooklyn, right? So anyway, I didn't get a chance to talk to him, but I was moved so much that I wrote an article about him, and just kind of recognizing the how hip hop, the industry kind of operates, because it wasn't like he was like Jay-Z. But it was as soon as he died, it was everybody came out the woodworks, giving him mad props, giving him, saying how much of an amazing MC he was, probably one of the best MCs in hip hop. And I'm like, dang, how come he didn't get that credit when he was alive? You know what I'm saying? How come he couldn't get those accolades when he was alive? I knew him big heart. That's what's up. Oh, I met his wife. I did get to meet his wife. I reached out to her because it's just a sad situation. Unfortunately, that's the norm. I know, right? I know. Yep. She is dope. I don't know her, but I got to meet her, and she was really, really nice. Gave me a big hug, and I was like, oh. But yeah, so it just made me think about, what is the meaning of being a successful artist? It just made me think about that. So, absolutely, right? Give flowers to people while they're alive. Absolutely. Because you just never know. My good friend, one of my good friends, I just found out died. This was last week. Suddenly, she died. She was like, had like the flu. They thought she had the flu. She was taking Theraflu, like, you know, on a regular. I don't know how long she felt sick. It wasn't like a long time, but she was taking Theraflu, and then she wasn't getting better. The ambulance was called, and in the ambulance, her heart stopped, and they could not resuscitate her. And they don't know what happened. And I'm like, it's so sudden, because I hadn't spoken to her in 2 years. I was just like completely sad. And actually, her funeral is tomorrow. I really wanted to go, and I'm not going to be able to go, but it was crazy, y'all. Like, so exactly what Jasmine said, like, you got to appreciate people while they're alive, y'all. Like, if you haven't spoken to somebody that maybe you had beef with, or you never reconciled with them, and you never like, if you had conflict and you just like, I just missed that person. Like, nah, you need to talk to them today, because you just do not know. Life happens. Crazy stuff happens, right? So take advantage of the fact that they're still alive and hit them up. So I don't know if my service is acting crazy, because I see people going in and out, but hopefully it is not. Anyway, so just, I hope y'all take that as a reminder to appreciate the people that are alive in your life, and, reconcile your differences with people you have conflict with, because it's so not worth it. It's not. It's really not. Like, the Bible talks about being reconciled and, be at peace with all men, if at all possible, and if you can, do it. Like, pursue peace. Pursue it. Seriously. Pursue it. For real. Because you don't want that person to pass away and you feel guilty and living with that. That's crazy. So I think that's all I got for the day. If y'all, I see y'all's comments, and blessed are the peacemakers. Absolutely. So David, are you saying? What do you mean? I posted about forgiveness today on Facebook. Confirmation. Yep, that's what's up. Absolutely. You gotta forgive, yo. Like, you really do. It's not, there are some people that may not ever be back in your life, who may not even be healthy for your life. And that's okay. But that doesn't mean that everybody that you have conflict with and you forgive and you reconcile doesn't mean that you have to be back in relationship with them, because it may not be healthy. I have been through that. It's not healthy for me to be in relationship with certain people. However, I forgive them. I love you. I will pray for you. I forgive. I don't have there's no hate in my heart for you. I'm not like talking about you like no. It is what it is. Like, we're not, you're not in a healthy place, and that's okay. I want to be in a healthy place. From Russia with love. What up, Russia? Russia be in this joint, in my scopes all the time. I appreciate the love. Oh, beware of trolls. It's a lot of trolls. Sexy? What's sexy? See, I'm trying to be like gracious. Trying to be gracious, y'all. Like, okay, you got one more time. One more again. And I'm a block. Warning, right? Yo, it's crazy. Yo, this joint be crazy. Have we you? What do you mean? Are you, maybe I'm from Siberia. Oh, that's what's up. They're bored. Something. I don't know. It's people going in and out. Anyway, so I'm gonna post that. I'll post up that article on my Instagram. You can go to my Instagram. It's at TeaBells, the same handle as here, and Twitter. And check it out. I'll put the link in my bio. I'll put the link in my bio, and you can check it out. Or go to Art So Indulge. That's my Instagram page. It's Art So Indulge. Go to the website, artsoindulge.com. Again, check out this flyer if you're interested. Who is BAM? A lot of Christian periscopes have Russian trolls, unfortunately, focus on distracting followers. That's so weird. That's odd. But yeah, bro, who is Bam? I know you're in the Brooklyn area. Come out to this pop-up shop. I'm gonna have DJ Why Not. I don't know if you're familiar with DJ Why Not, but he's dope. He actually also did this flyer. He's an amazing graphic designer. He is awesome. Come out if you can. It's free. You definitely can have an opportunity to shop. There'll be me and my wife. Yes, please come. Please, absolutely. Please come. Yes. 3L promo. I hope you could come. You and your hubby, y'all come. Come out. Please support and share the information too with your followers. You in Bushwick? No, I'm not in Bushwick. Who is Bam? Maybe you can tell me better. So everybody says that I'm in Brownsville. Well, no. Some people say I'm in Brownsville. That's what's up. What's going on here? Just chatting. But a lot of people are like, you're not in Brownsville, you're in East Flatbush. You're in East New York. You're not in Brownsville. And I'm like, where? I don't know where I'm at. Everybody's like, oh, you're in Brownsville. Oh, you're in East Flatbush. Oh, you're somewhere else. I don't know. Brownsville. Okay, so you saying Brownsville. Yes, you are. And that's what I was saying. I was like, well, I'm like on the board, like, because I'm on 98th. It's like the board of everything. Because Crown Heights is right down the street, not that far. But I'm not in Crown Heights. I'm in Brownsville. Clarkson is not Brownsville. Where's Clarkson? I'm on 98th in like Saratoga, Lot, Church Ave. Like they all like run into Flatbush. Clarkson is in Flatbush, is what you're saying? Or am I in Flatbush? I don't know. Flatbush. So I'm in Flatbush. Or Clarkson's in Flatbush. Okay. Clarkson is in Flatbush. I love your scopes. It's amazing. Oh, yay. Yes, but the county is Brownsville. Oh, okay. I see. How's it like living in New York? It's pretty amazing. It's hard. It's like amazing and then it's like horrible at the same time. I can't even explain that. Like, you can ask me to explain it. I really can't. I don't even know how to like. So when I say it's amazing in the sense that there's so many people like you, like me, creatives, artists, entrepreneurs, like everybody is like that here. And it's like you're inspired by the people that walk down the street. I'm always inspired by people that walk down the street. So I'm like, ooh, she got on a dope situation. Like, ooh, that's dope. Like, okay, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna see what I can, work with. I get inspired. I love fashion, so. But then it's so horrible because the rent is so high, everything's so expensive. I'm an entrepreneur, like. You like gotta hustle and grind to live and eat. If you're not about that life, and if that, very expensive, exactly. Gentrification is coming. It's here. You look like you love fashion, girl. I do. But it's so, because it's so expensive and it's so hard. No, I've never been to Paris. My husband has. I need to go to Paris. Not gonna lie, all that's happening right now is kind of like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they did that to Paris. Terrible, terrible, terrible situation. Horrible. Y'all pray for Paris. You live there? Oh my goodness. How is it? Like, what's going on? How are the people? How are they doing? Is everybody walking around in fear? Because I hope not. Because I know that's all that the people that did what they did want. Listen, I refuse to live in fear. I live in New York. I cannot. It's kind of tense. I believe it. I've been praying for y'all. Like, for real. Praying for Paris. Like, on some, like, you be, like, praying and warring and this. Like, you just be going in. I'm going in for them. People are looking at each other suspiciously. That's crazy. Thanks so much. Yeah, no problem. That's crazy. Well, I'm continuing to pray for y'all. I have to visit New York one day. You absolutely have to visit New York one day. Yeah, New Orleans. It's totally different. Totally different. Totally different. I mean, it's like, I love New Orleans because I love the, it's probably actually similar now because I've heard about all the gentrification happening in New Orleans. And I've seen that some of the areas are looking a little bit like Brooklyn. So in that sense, which is terrible because the New Orleans that I remember, I was in Mississippi in 98. I was in Mississippi from 96 to 98. I love to hear a comparison between NYC and Paris. My husband could tell you better because he's been to Paris. I don't know. I'm curious too because I know Paris is like big city. But yeah, I have a love-hate for my city. Do you? Oh, I love Brooklyn. I wouldn't want to be nowhere else. I can't even front. I mean, I've always had a heart for this city since 10th grade. Well, 10th grade, New York specifically. Brooklyn, when I turned like 19, 20. The first time I came to Brooklyn, I was like, I'm supposed to be here. I don't know why. I've never lived here. I was like, I'm supposed to live here. That's all I know. And now I'm here. My daughter's name is Brooklyn. That's how much I love the city, y'all. My daughter's name is Brooklyn. So yeah. What was I saying before that? We're talking about Paris. New Orleans. The New Orleans that I remember. Where am I from? Girl, I'm from everywhere. I am literally from everywhere. Fear. Oh, wait. Fear what? Oh, that's what I was talking about. Fear, right? What up, God Sent Hip Hop? What's up from ATL? What up, ATL? ATL shouty. I was born in Texas, in San Antonio, moved to Oklahoma when I was like still an infant. Lived there for 10 years in Oklahoma, y'all. I'm from Oklahoma. Ain't that crazy? Oklahoma. And then I moved to Ohio, Dayton, Ohio. Then I lived in Cleveland. I lived in Cleveland off and on. Like every summer I would visit. What up, dude? What's going on? That's my homie Gio. It's been a minute. Went to college in Oklahoma. Did you? Which college? Did you go to Prairie View? What up? So, okay, so I was in Cleveland every summer because my grandma lived there. But then when my dad had went away for ORU. Oh, okay, that's what's up. So my dad went away, for a year. So I lived in Cleveland for a year, came back. I have family in Tulsa. All my family is in Oklahoma, like everybody. All my family on my dad's side. Cooling with my daughter. Oh, what's a shawty? Oh, you're from Paris. I forgot. So a shawty, like you say it like that, like what up, shawty. It really is just a term it's like a term of endearment for a female. What up, shawty? Like, what up, girl? Yeah. So funny. Like, what's a shawty? Right. ATL is all the way ATL. All the way. Okay, so, ooh, like a compliment. Kinda. I mean, not necessarily compliment, but just like, hey, what up, girl? What up? It's not necessarily a compliment. It's just more of like a name for a female. Flirting? Sometimes. I hope he wasn't flirting. But sometimes, yeah, depending on the context. Exactly. There it is. Depending on the context. So, back to where I'm from. So I moved away from Cleveland, and then I moved to Mississippi for 2 years. So when I was in Mississippi for 2 years, I would go to New Orleans here and there. And New Orleans, loved it. Love that shrimp etouffee. Love crawdaddies. I love all that. Okay, I'm from the South, so I love Southern food. So I'm like, New Orleans, I need to go back to New Orleans. I'm trying to come down there, y'all. The English language has so many nuances. It's too many. I feel so bad for people who are not very good food. Exactly. I feel bad for people who are not from America, because how do you understand shawty equal girl, chick, dame, little mama? Exactly. It's like you got all these meanings for one word. One word. What's good, shawty? Looking good today. LOL. Wait, was that to me or you were just saying? I don't know. But I've been here all my life. I'm ready for a change. I know that's right. Yes. So Shawty, John, Philly has John. So in Philly we say John, right? You about to miss Bayou Classic. LOL, hilarious. That's what's up. Haha, so cool. Up north is John, right? John, right? So a John is anything. A John is a female, a male, a thing, a place, it's anything. Wooded. What up, Wooded? That's like New Orleans. That's Mississippi. That's all them. But John, you be like, yo, I'm about to go to the John to get me this John and with the John. Like, what? What did you say? What up, John? Exactly. You learning. The Parisian is learning. Yes. What up, John? So, but sometimes John could be derogatory. Like, yo, I was with this John last night. It's the way you say it. I bought my John, the John that she saw when we went to the John. Exactly. Virginia uses jank. That's so, jank. Or joint. DC and Maryland is joint. How do I say it? It almost sounds like jank and joint together. Like that jank, that junk. I can't say it. I used to say it. I don't even remember how to say it. It's terrible. Or Joe. DC, everything is Joe. You so Joe. Want to learn French? I tried. In high school, I really tried, but it just was too hard for me. I took Spanish for like 4 years, and then I worked at Popeyes, and everybody there spoke Spanish, and I was speaking it like fluently every day because they would talk to me. Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour. In New Orleans, we use son for everything. Stop it. You do not use son. You know what? I did see a YouTube video. Yo, I saw this YouTube video with these cats from New Orleans. I don't remember the name of the YouTube video, but they were speaking like, you know, with the New Orleans slang, and I was like, yo, that's crazy. They was saying son. Why are y'all saying son? That is hilarious. I can't even imagine. But New Orleans has this accent. It's like this French, Haitian, like American accent. It's so interesting. They call it Geechee, right? Is that the Geechee? Because you shine like one. Ha. Wait, I missed it. I shine like what? Baby. What up, baby? That's exactly how y'all say it, right? Baby. The baby. I can't even do it. I'm messing it all up. Are there still a lot of French speakers in New Orleans? Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, because they have these, I feel like they say certain things with this accent, but my dude, John introduced me to this John named John. He's so silly. Hilarious. The John and the John. Put the John in the John. If you forget what you're trying to say, like, just put the John in the John. You know what I'm talking about. That is a hot mess. Anyway, y'all got me on here talking about something totally different. Yeah, I just realized it. My last name is French. What's your last name? Do you have an accent? You probably have an accent. Yeah, the John and the John. Put the John in the John. Anyway, y'all got me so off topic. If you're just joining me, hello, I'm good. Hello. If you're just joining me, earlier I was talking about putting in the work and you'll see the reward. So as a creative entrepreneur, your accent is weird. I'm sure it's not weird. It is not weird. I love to hear accents. I was wondering. Yes. Put in the work, you'll see the reward. What is your name? My name is TeaBells or Trisha Bell. Gaston. And yes, I do have a heavy accent. Gaston. That's your last name? That's crazy. So your people, like, are your people French? Or is it just like the name you adapted from slavery? Because, you know, I know a lot of French people back in New Orleans owned slaves. So I'm curious. Hello for you from Kazakhstan? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Greetings, Trisha. Hello all the people from the different countries that are not in America. Countries not from America. People, let her drop her wisdom. Hilarious. Yes, I mean, we already talked about it, but I'll recap. I was talking about being a creative, being an entrepreneur. You know, it's a lot of work. It's hard work to be successful, and I don't even consider myself as being successful or where I want to be. I'm still striving to be where I want to be, and I have goals. I have all that stuff written down. How is the refugee situation? I'm in Brooklyn. Dope glasses. Thank you. I'm in Brooklyn, New York. Oh, no you didn't. No you didn't. Why? Sorry. Hard work indeed, but if you don't do it, the next will. Exactly. So you've got to put in the work. Like, don't like try to take shortcuts. Don't do that. I was talking to the guy from Istanbul. Oh, okay. Don't take shortcuts, y'all. It's hard to get in the mind state of always looking for the next great idea. I mean, I hear you, but I think, you know, if you're always like exercising your mind to think like that, ideas just come. And not that all the ideas that come are great, but any idea that I have, I write it down. I just write it down. I don't care if it's probably not going to happen. I don't know, because I really don't know. But if I got an idea, I'm going to write it down. Why do people think Jay is the king of rap? I don't know. He's not the king of rap. I would say he's successful. He's probably the most successful. Expand your imagination. Absolutely. Jay-Z, yes. He's the most successful. If you, I was just talking about this article I wrote for my blog, and it's basically the three most successful hip hop MCs ever, right? Or alive, not ever, but alive. And Jay-Z is one of them because Kanye is really successful. I was more speaking about like success and like, oh, you've reached this peak, and his attitude is crazy. I believe it. You've reached a peak. You have your income is like crazy. Like he's a multi-millionaire. You know what I mean? And so because he blackballed DMX, such as, I don't know. No, I think he definitely, in terms of his success, he's a businessman. Like, that's the difference between him and just like a lot of the artists who are just artists. Hey, JC Driven, how are you? So I think that's the difference between Jay-Z and other MCs who are just artists, right? They just focus on music. But with Jay-Z, he's a businessman. He has multiple businesses that are extremely successful. So if we're talking about just success, Jay-Z is topping everybody. But we're talking about musically, like who's dope? Definitely not Jay-Z. I definitely wouldn't say Jay-Z is the best. He's competing with he's not even rapping really like that. So, I got Kendrick, you got J. Cole, of course, Kanye. Kanye he's still a great lyricist. Like, his delivery is crazy. He goes in. But I really love Kendrick. I love J. Cole. Beyonce is his biggest business. I don't know. I can't really say that. Like, he has his own stuff that he had before Beyonce even came to the picture. And he's killing it in his own right. Like, he's just a great businessman. Very, very wise in business. Beyonce, too. She's got her own stuff going. But, of course, them collectively, they're two of the biggest, like, stars in pop culture. Bryson Tiller is the hottest in R&B right now. He's dope, but he's not a lyricist. Like, he's not a lyricist, but I like his style. Don't listen. I love what he's, in terms of the style of music, I'm loving it. The music has become so, you mean provocative? What do you mean, provocative? Or perverted? Because, yeah, that too. Like, for sure. I like Bryson Tiller's sound. He kind of mixes the hip hop and R&B together. Like, he is better than Drake. He probably has more bars than Drake, definitely. Sorry, both. Yeah, no, definitely, absolutely. And I don't recommend, anybody listen to anything that's perverted or provocative. I'm a music person. I work in music. I work with artists. So I listen to some of everything. And I didn't used to have the freedom to listen to some of everything. I had to, get rid of a lot of things. But I listened with different ears. But I definitely appreciate the sound that Bryson Tiller is bringing to the table. Because it's different. It's just different. It's like a mixture. We need more of that in Christian hip hop, just different. I was talking yesterday. If you caught my my scope yesterday, I was talking about being original. I gotta get off of here, y'all. It's I'm actually late, but I was talking about people being original. Be original with your art. Be original. Be original. Don't be biting and stealing people's stuff. So, anyway, that's all I got, guys. I'm out. It's been lovely speaking with you guys. I have a meeting that I'm already late for, so take care. Peace.